What are we doing here? There it is. What's up, everybody? How's the button? Someone bloody random found the button. How we doing today, folks? Let's see. We had the early crew in here as usual. Gotta see Masher, Frankie78, Phil in the kitchen, Franco Walker, Joe Ross. See who else we got here. Someone bloody random showed up early. Franco Walker, Clive, C, Mr. S. What's going on? C2S, Andy P, Patrick, Chris, Etkalar. What's going on? Jacques Attack. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much caught up over there. TJ, there's a Kevin Hardesty. All right, we got some people rolling in here. So it came up, for those of you that missed the tweak stream, not that kind of tweak. Oh, I found these in my truck, so I'm just like going for it. Anyway, the compromise we came up with is Twitch only will pop up here for like 30 seconds, and then it'll fade away. And then we'll just kind of rock with that if anybody talks on Twitch. So, and that is going. All right, good. We're going to see you eat spaghetti in the tub. Probably not. Probably not. No. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe, get back to me in a couple weeks. We'll see what we can come up with. What's up, Doc? All right. Oh. I got the last pieces of my rucksack set up. Like, I haven't even opened the bag yet. It's stuffed with everything. It's a rifleman kit to go with the big ruck. That's like the last piece that attaches to it and comes with the vest and stuff. It's all groovy. So, Josh? Okay, so why don't we get started with a phone call? Yellow. Yeah, I'm pretty much all packed up. I'm just going to repack the hammock in the assault pack. Yeah, it'll make things a million times easier. Like, for Rizzle. Yeah. Okay. All right, thanks. All right, see ya. Cheers, everybody. Just got my doctor's test results and I'm really upset about it. Turns out I'm not going to be a doctor. Yeah, I could bring it down. Do not take the ears with you into the... Yeah, I'm not going to be wearing bunny ears in the woods. No. I'll probably pass on that. Yeah, Patrick, this is the very magical magic smoke. Oh, and probably during the stream, just assuming people do their job, I don't know. But I did order some just regular ass fiberglass tent poles that I'm going to use to make new poles for the hammock so I can get rid of the tubes. And then I'll have some extra ones that I'm probably going to make 1 or 2, seeing how long they are for my hammock setup. So that I can put the sticks out. Since I have a hex tarp, I'll be able to put the sticks out, strap them down, and have a small porch area. And it's supposed to rain all weekend, so hopefully there'll be storms as well. Because I'm perfectly fine spending all weekend under a hammock in the rain. Just listening to the rain hit the tarp. Hell yeah. What's up, Celeste? Alright, why don't we do the vertithermal woofle. And then we'll switch over to that other camera. What you say? Franco needs food. Alright, guess we'll just wait. Alright, never. I'm chill, but I ain't that motherfucking chill. Woo. There we go. Is everything on? It looks like it. A little flicky today. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, what are you doing? There you go. Number one. One for Freddy. One over here. And clean the dust. Let's put this over here. Pull that right there. There. Right. Get the wet stuff out of the way. I don't feel like knocking over anything. The bong. The bong I'll just tuck in over there. Okay. What? What is? Oh, you can see the bunny ears. I'm like, what the fuck is moving right there? It's the damn bunny ears. All right. Don't challenge death to a pillow fight unless you're prepared for the repercussions. Oh boy. Okay, now food, says Franco. All right. What's up, Simon? How's it going? Oh, it's talking up. Okay. All right. Well, let's see what we got here. Let's get ready to get started. Now, okay, hold on. I should go over the basic plan first. We're going to try and get as much of the little things around the engine done instead of going right into the engine. Because, you know goddamn well that myself, and you included, and yeah, I'm talking about you too, if we get the engine done, we're going to be like, ah, to get all the shit done around it. And, you know, instead of doing that, let's just get the little stuff done first. Make sure we're doing it. We're being methodical. And then we'll start the engine itself. Oh, and just because if you notice the cuts on my wrist, it's because I'll show you on the other camera. But I picked up a motor today, and the fucking gear decided to drag on my wrist. I wasn't having a bad day, so. All right, so let's put the drink thing over there. Let's move this drink over here. Let's make sure nothing's exploding on the fucking phone. Okay, good. And there's that. Let's see what I got. An MRE can? Yes. All right. All right. And what I was speaking of earlier, a gear drug against my wrist. Yeah, I just wasn't having a bad day. It was just a gear. It's fine. I didn't even realize it happened, and I don't know for a little while, because when I looked down, there's blood on it. I'm like, oh, but not like a lot. Yeah, it's fine. All right. So here's the kit laid out. So that's a lot of dicky parts. Well, yeah, it's an engine. It is an engine. In case you didn't see when we first took this apart, we can go through it. Is the light good? Yeah, light exposure looks good. All right, so there's the crankshaft. That's in an oiled bag. That will stay in its oiled bag. There's something under this tape. I don't know what it is, and I didn't want to touch it because there's tape there for a reason. We're going to leave it. There's some long tube headers. Look like the ones on my truck. There's our intake manifold. Hopefully it doesn't... Well, yeah, this one. Well, it's kind of a simulated intake manifold, but yeah, it's sort of an... Yeah, I mean, actually, yeah, it does kind of work. Yeah, it's close enough. Of course, we got the block and the sleeves. So if we have any problems, that makes rebuild makes rebuilding it a little easier, but that does also introduce a another point of possible leakage. And I hear that sometimes these O-rings leak, but they were older posts, and apparently maybe the O-rings have been updated. Oil pan, distributor-esque thing. Pump there, gears, pistons, connecting rods, the weight, the crank weight, balance weight, harmonic balancer, you know. Gear for something? I forget what that's for. Oh, that's the starting gear. That's flywheel, yeah. This is the starting motor, which apparently is, from what Ed was saying, this is like an airsoft or paint gun fucking motor or something. Ignition module. Actually, that's the water pump, another pump, pump parts, and then all the little parts. Let's see here. Let's snap that. Can you say shaft on YouTube? I'm not sure. I'll have to look up and see if I'm allowed to say shaft. Okay. Well, here's like the little tiny ass spark plugs. Those were the ones Gassy sent us. I'm not. Yeah, those came with Gassy's little kit of stuff. Oh, and here's a bunch of gaskets, push rods, little tiny head gaskets. Look at the little guys. Some kind of plate or linkage. But what I would like to do first is the alternator. And if you go to the description, well, if you go to the description on YouTube, there's the link for the various instructions. And there's one that you actually have to convert this alternator over to something else. We got to replace the guts for whatever reason. So we will start with that. I love how this shit is just like bloop. Fucking kit sandwich. Alright, so let's see. Alternator. Frank Nedubitty, what's up? Still stuck at work? That sucks. Yeah, I'll let work know that, like, it's my weekend. So, well, the first 10 days of the month are, I am on call for emergency calls. Like, I'm the primary guy. But I already let them know, yeah, I'll be out in the woods camping, so, good luck with that. I wonder if I ran out to solder. Probably. Let's see. There's the mouse. I didn't think about that. I may have to go grab a solder station, cut the wires. Any 3 wires are welded to the 3 contacts of the circuit board. What? Weld, aka solder, the wire according to the color in the figure. Okay, so we're not prepared to do this because I need a soldering iron. I need wire that they don't supply. And then we attach that to this voltage regulator. Apparently it's about 80 volts in. Oh no, I guess this is just a raw generator. That's why. Wait a minute. Wait. Let's see where's the picture. Oh, and then, oh no, okay, yeah. So we got to cut those, mount this in there somehow, apparently. Yeah, oh, okay, this will mount like that. Apparently there's room in there for that to face that way. Alright, but I don't have a soldering iron set up in here yet. And I don't have output wire to run to this yet. So, That was fast. Okay, well, let's see. What else can we do here? This we'll get back to. As soon as, like, next week, we'll get started on this initially. And that's why I like doing this stuff live. Because, like, there's a bunch of videos of guys doing this, and gals, and whoever. But, I don't know if anybody... I think there's 1 or 2 people that did it live. Maybe. But I like doing stuff like this live, because then you get to see the... Oh, wait a minute. Ah, crap, that isn't going to work. Or, oh, geez, that's dumb, or, you know, whatever. You get to work out the particularities. Alright, so I need to get a soldering iron and just some skinny ass red and black wire, which I got tons of that, but I'm not going to have you sit here while I rummage for 10 minutes. So, alright. Zip that up. Besides that, let's see. This will go on at the end. This is the stand for everything. And then I will be making the plate for all of those that donated for the engine specifically. Which means that now I really need to get off my ass and get my 3D printer working. It is recommended to apply the bottom sealing ring with silica gel sealant or upgrade to the fluorine rubber ring. A 22 by 1. Otherwise, it is easy for the cylinder liner to overheat and lead to the sealing ring failure when the instant speed increase. Alright. So I should get some silica gel sealant or look into a fluorine rubber ring. Okay. If there's a link or anything with that that works that out, by all means email it to me. Oh, that's actually level. What's up, Sam? Scratch, scratch. What's up, Bush Doctor? How you doing? If you're still here, just I fall behind on chat occasionally. Bush Doctor is on Twitch. I guess at some point something popped up down in that corner, or down there. Boop. All right. Okay, well, we don't need. So we got little feeties on that. Engine bracket we're not going to put on till the end, because we're not going to be trying to attach shit that way with this in the way. That is nice. Okay, so a bunch of little screws for that. Let's put that over here. We have this tank here. No mounts to it. Must be what the... Where's this bag is at? Here's a bunch of brackets. I don't have to look up how specifically they want you to mount this, or if they just have you just fucking like, boop, just sit it there. See, all the easy stuff we're gonna have to do in the middle of the fucking engine. Alright, cool. That's whatever. Oh yeah, I got the outdoor mic. Hold on. Where's the mouse? Wow, smack the shit out of that. Alright, there you go, C2S. We got outside again. Okay, that we can put... Where's this? Alright, let's put this back in here. I have to do a little more research on some of these, on the side project stuff. together. All right, that can go there. Spark plugs can go there. Engine thing can go there. Other tank bracket. Okay, that's got feet. That can go over. Actually, that's going to get in the way. That can go down here. All right. Well, okay, let me open up the engine manual then. Why did I close that window? Alright, let's see. The mouse back over here whenever you're ready. There we go. Alright, let's see what we can do with this engine. That's a lot of not English. Okay. Basic overview. Lots of blank pages. That's worrisome. Okay. Let's get some zoom on here. Please clean the air cylinder inner sleeve to prevent dust from scratching the piston. Okay. Push it out with a gentle tap. 3C. It is recommended to apply the bottom sealing ring. Oh, with the silica gel sealant or upgrade. That's what you were talking about. Okay, that's actually in the manual. Oh, shit, that's step 1. Apply silicone sealant here. I don't think I have any of that, do I? I got that, I got that, I got that. I got lubricants and thread lock in here. Son of a bitch. Alright, let's see. Well, that's dealing with these. And now there's 22 by 1. So I'm guessing that would be. Well, these aren't regular fucking rings. Those might be the fluoride ones, because fluoride rings are what they use in air conditioning, and the air conditioning ones are green. So these might actually be the upgraded ones already. I think they had enough problems with them that they may have started supplying them with the better seals. What's up, Nate Smith?
Someone was detected at your front doorbell.
That's probably the tent poles. There's an awful lot. I guess they give you a couple cents. How many? I'm seeing one. Okay, so we got the different rubber thing. Originally, it would have been 17th wedding anniversary in 2 years to the day. Ah, how you doing, little Jim? Let's see here. Slide one of these on there. Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. All right. Tweet. Like a twigger. That's. See, are these supposed to be flush? Three seal rings per cylinder. What am I missing here? Oh, I see. They're in there. Okay. They're not on that. I see. They are a little vague here. All right. Llama. So these need to go inside here. I'm wondering why there were so many rings. I was like, did they send a bunch of extras? That's cool. Okay. There we go. That little guy in there. to zoom down, or is this good? I forget how, I don't know what I have the delay set to for Twitch. What does it look like? I guess next time somebody says something, count. You know how many seconds that is. Yeah, let's take a puff. Cheers, everybody. That window's kind of weak. Alright, let's see how that is. So we have to get this. I feel like I'm rebuilding the damn cylinder. There's like no great way to show you this on camera. I'm just trying to get it started. And it's groove. Get into the groove. You know what? I may actually, need to debunny here. I could use a little extra light. Down in the hole. Hopefully that won't just blare the hell out of you. It in there. Close. Very close. Right there. There we go. Nice. Now you move up. Okay, let's put our finger right there. Pull you up. Ooh, put that anywhere. Okay. Ooh, they're all falling out. Crap. It doesn't matter at this point, but once the engine has run, you must match the cylinders and the pistons to the exact same cylinders they came out of. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It has somehow made its way to the next sealing slot. Slots. We're gonna go play the slots. Tuck that in, tuck that in. Round and round we go. Almost done. Everybody get back in your spots, please. Almost in. Just got that last little bit that of course doesn't want to pop. But at this point, if they want to come out, they can just fucking come out. It doesn't matter. Because that later on in life it will matter, but later on in life there'll be an existing O-ring that should hold them in. Okay. Like a goddamn party all of a sudden. Alright. That's two in there. One at the top and one down in the bottom, and there's a second one in the bottom. Simon Griffin, what's up on Twitch? Why is there a little sound thing next to that? That's weird. Did a sound thing happen? More people. Yeah, I worry that I'm going, yeah, like I'm missing some of the Twitch stuff. I may need to find a different chat thing, because I don't get to see in my combined chat that's in front of me. I don't get to see like the emoticons or the emojis and stuff. That's kind of lame. I may need to do a different chat plugin. Wow, that one actually went in really easy. Okay. There is dust and stuff inside the cylinders. Let's take this one out. Okay. Top one in. Kind of a meticulous process. Maybe this is why they don't do it live. Yeah, whatever. We worked for this guy. So we will take our time. Make sure we get this thing done right. Just go across the top, then I'll go back and get the deeper ones. This is kind of like practice on how to pump this thing in. Okay. See if we can be that easy again. Put that in there. Oh, pop right back out. Apparently it has things it would like to do besides this. Roll it, roll it. Don't let it pop out the other side. Pinch and roll, pinch and roll. There we go. Okay. Down there. So yeah, we're gonna be working on these O-rings for a minute. So if you gotta pee, I don't foresee any puppets kicking in the door. I don't know that anything exciting is going to happen in the meantime. We're not going to hear any ass clowns outside acting like a fucking fool because he moved. And just listen to the birdies. Listen to the birdies. Why do I feel like there's not enough O-rings? How many do we have? Because this is saying 3 per, but I only have 3 left. Or well, 6 left. That says 3 rings per cylinder. So where are the rest of the rings? Are we putting these in? These are the piston rings. I'm assuming the pistons have... Okay, that wasn't wet. Good. Give me a piston. Yeah, okay, so that's the piston ring. So these are should be the sealing rings. But there is definitely not enough. Be a base guy, yeah. There's him. And there's the gaskets down. That's just hardware. Are we fucking serious here? Did they shoot the hell out of me on these O-rings? Because that would mean they gave me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 14. Why would there only be 14 O-rings? Good start. What the fuck, man? Are we serious? Like, am I missing something here? It's based on a small black Chevy. Like, I don't even, what the fuck? Like, that's some serious shit to be missing right off the bat, you know what I mean? I'm not seeing another bag. They're not in here. There's no inventory. Oh yeah, there is. It says there's supposed to be 42 of these. There is 14. Oh no. I'm sorry. It's number 42, 24. So there should be 24 of these. There are only 14. This is a good start. And these, I believe, are the upgraded ones because the picture shows black O-rings. And like I said, green is the fluorines, but that's not even enough to put like 2 per cylinder. So I can see some of the... Well, what's up, Boot Panic? Saw you up there. Is each bottom O-ring a different type or color? No, like these are the piston rings. That's piston rings. That's piston. That's a lot of piston rings. That's the oil control ring right there, I think. Yeah. So it's piston ring, well, compression ring, oil control ring. That's for the pistons themselves. There's these, ooh, oh, come on, man. There's these tiny O-rings. That's a bunch of fittings. But the tiny O-rings, that'll be probably have to do with some of these fittings that are exploding all over the place. Like, I'm pretty sure there's no O-rings laying around. Shit, man. Like, we can't, since if this is step 1, like, that's, you know, because it looks like probably the next step is going to be doing the crank intake stuff. Like, we can't even progress from here. I mean, the best I can do is, like, we can finish putting in one side, I guess. Yeah, but even with the old instructions, why aren't there enough rings? Unless... See, it doesn't specify if you only put 1 ring in there if it's upgraded. Like, I wouldn't think so. Because that wouldn't make any sense at all. Because that's part of the water flow. That looks like that's part of the water jacket. So you're going to need top and bottom seals. But there's not even enough to do top and bottom seals. It's green ones. Yeah, it's the green ones. I don't think there's any other box. Like, oh yeah, this box. Yeah, this is just hardware. Okay. Well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'll tell you what, getting these back out would be... Oh, I say that and this one just falls out. I guess it wouldn't be that difficult to get them back out. But yeah, these are the green fluorine ones. It says 42 on top. Yeah, that's like box 42 or line 42. But on the box itself, it says 24 PCS. So it says 24 pieces, which would make sense. That's 3 times 8. We'll just keep putting in what we can. I guess we'll see what's next on the steps. If it doesn't have to do with this, we can keep going. Like, if we're not dropping in pistons yet, then, we can at least get something more done. And I'll guess I need... I have no idea. I guess I'll have to contact Sterling. Because I have no idea how to contact Cison or Cison Direct, because everything's in not English. And even their website is just a link to manuals. The light die, or did I turn it off? Oh, I haven't charged this light in a while. It might be dying. Yeah, almost 420. What a bummer. Fucking step one. Yeah, at this point, I think part of what we're going to do tonight is go through the rest of the steps and see if anything else is missing, I guess. I guess if you order these kits, count your parts first. That's kind of bulk. Just I don't know, man. Like, that really bums me out. Like, I've not heard anybody say anything about missing parts, and then we live stream it in step one. Oh well. Like I said, now we'll just go through and check everything. Once we get to a point where we can't really proceed because we need to do piston stuff that we can't do. I mean, if there was like 16, I'd be like, okay, I guess one top, one bottom, because it's better material, something like that, but 14, it's no me gusta. I guess we'll do one side in that and one side in whatever they send us. Just to see how that goes. Let's see how these fit. Oh shit, 420 missed it as usual. Well, let me stuff this in its new home. Boy, that is tight. That is really tight. Ooh, sorry. 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 It's like worryingly tight. Everybody tuck in tight there. Come on. Yeah, wow. Okay. So what's the trick to this? There is barely a bevel on it. Almost looks like it's bringing paint down with it. All right. Oh. A little 420. Cheers, everybody. This is just a rough start altogether. Like, that is super tight. Okay, it's not even hitting the O-ring yet. That's still just off the O-rings. That needs to just get straightened up a little bit, I think. Let's see. It's like hanging up on the lip of the block itself. There you go, just finger it on in there. Ooh. Back that up a little bit. That O-ring is not fully seating. Got a little pinch. That should be okay. His bottom O-ring keeps kind of popping out there. There we go. That's tight in there. Shoo. Alright, so take finger. Put that in there. Check O-ring. The bottom landing must be a little offset on the bottom. It's the O-ring. The bottom O-ring likes to pop. That's happened on both of them. And to tuck it back in there. There we go. Huh. Haktua. Yeah, that's pretty much that. Clean that off. Alright. That one popped right in there. The other day, my wife asked me to pass her lipstick, but I accidentally passed her glue stick. Glue stick. She still isn't talking to me. Why didn't I think of that? Ow. That actually kind of starts to hurt after a minute. So we have more than one. Is that pinching? Nope. Should just pop right down. Alright, well, we got 4 cylinders done. What a... Damn. All I guess is just damn. What's up, lock watcher? Okay, so I can see that wiggle. What do we got over there? Cheap viewers on... Oh. Likely ban evader restricted. Alright, so I got some ban evader over there. That's cool. Twitch picked up on that. Alright, I am actually seeing some of the emote icons, the emoticons popping up on there. So maybe that sorted itself, or maybe I was just derping. But yeah, I'll have to contact them on that. Alright. Yeah. De-oil here. Yeah, I can actually see that there, Mr. S. Pew pew. Alright. Alright, and I can see it on the, it's actually on the feed too. Nice. Okay, well, we can't do any more with that. What's next? Actually, we can do some other stuff. Alright, good. Alright, so let's put the cylinders. We'll just put these in. It'll be pretty easy to figure out which ones need seals and which don't. I'll just boil down to which ones fall out. Yeah, I'll email Sterling Kit tonight and see what they have to say. I'm gonna tell them, like, look, I'm not asking for a set. Like, you can just send me 10. I don't need like a set. I'm not trying to like fake anybody out. Like, I just need like 10 more, man. I just need like 10 more, man. Fuck. Alright. Shit. I mean, I know it's not Sterling Kit's fault. By no means, don't, you know, don't think that. But it's just a fucking bummer that it was packaged wrong. But they're the only point of contact I have. So, anyway, alright, well, let's see what's next. Moving on. Some little dividers kind of suck. Alright. Another spot that needs silicone sealant, which would be, what is that? Is that an intake rail or something? Let's see, what's one of those rails? That is this. Is there just one? Alright, so that rail we'll do later. That'll be easy to figure out which stuff we need to do. Okay, so that needs silicone. This doesn't. Alright. So we can get in, it looks like the lifter gallery holder thingies. 1 and 2. Look at something here. What is in this little tape thing? I think we're good to peel the magic tape up here. See if there's actually anything in there, or if it's taped because like it's not used anymore. There's nothing in there. Alright. So the tape, there's nothing there. They just did that to blanket, I guess you could call it. Some Byrons. It's a shame it didn't come with sealant. Okay. 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 That's fine. I got some. I just don't have it here, but we can do other things. Not everything needs to be in the exact order, which is good. So we'll just keep going. Number 24. 6 pieces of M2x4. M2, that looks like M1. Something's magnetic. Alright. What do we got? We have 5. How many did we need? 6. Okay. See if it's like in one of its neighbors. Yep, there it is. Alright. Because I was going to say one of its neighbors is over here, so I guess they were having a fucking field trip. Fucking swap meet and shit. Alright. What is this fucking thing? Alright. Old guy assist. That's a very tiny Allen key. Alright, cool. See what we got. Not you. No, you. Ooh, that's a 4.5. Is it? Or is it a 5? It's a 5. I got some out here. What is this? This is 2. Alright, let's see. It might be 4.5 or it might be 5. Let's try. Where? Oh, no, that's 2. That's 1.5. And then there's a 2. Is that what that said? Did that say 2? What's it? Oh, that's a 1. There's the 2.5. Let's put these things where they're supposed to be. And this should be the 2. Alright, so this is the 2. Do you fit? Not even close. Alright, so that's 1.5. Okay. Ooh. How will you know which have seals and which don't? Seems to be pointing out when I should be grabbing seals and gaskets and when I should be using silicone. Seems to, anyway. Yeah, there's a seal there. That's the number for the bearings. Is that where are all these tiny O-rings going, I wonder? Because there's some smaller O-rings. They might be for the intake or the exhaust. Kind of going down as well to see if there's any like obvious like updates, change this. Dimensions, alright. Back to where we were, right here. Okay. So these little fellers, these are just brass guides for the push rods. Assuming there aren't like tiny lifters, but there might be. Oh, it's upside down. It's just aliens, it's fine. Oh, I see, and these go in there in a weird way, okay. Whatever works. That's weird. Just the way that tightens down on that, that's like, call that tight. See how the rest of these go. That wasn't so bad. It is just a tiny bit of an offset. How will you? Oh, yeah. What's the difference between a Lamborghini and a dead body? I don't have a Lamborghini in my garage. Yeah, Lamborghini doesn't fit in my freezer. Zombie. I ain't going over Titanies. Now, when we do like the head bolts, if they don't list a torque, then we'll just come up with a torque and follow it on the little torque wrench I have. Ooh. Where'd that go? I gotcha. See, that one is way easier. Sorry. Just realized I'm doing a lot of this like down there. You must have some brass balls. No, sir. Just brass bushings. I don't know. Don't fucking mind me. Got a lot of shit on my brain trying to make sure I'm like ultra ready for this camping thing, which I know I'll be fine. Like everything's here. I got my stuff. I'll be fine, but I want to stress about it now so that I don't have shit to think about when I'm there. See, screw after with silicone sealant. Huh? Does that mean you want sealant on it after it's on? Like, I feel like you want it on the gasket. Let's figure out what I'm supposed to put there. It says number 62. What is number 62? Oh, there's the little plate. Okay, so it's a plate but no gasket, I guess, is what they're trying to tell me. And is that, are you serious? Is this a little tiny fucking lifter? It's a goddamn adjustable mechanical lifter. I'll be damned. That's fucking great. Okay. So that needs silicone. So we can't do that yet. That goes... Where does this go? What side is this? Is this on the back of the block? Okay, so that's on the back of the block. Okay, well, we can put that back. That's not gonna get that because the next step happens on the front of the block. Does that say anything about goddamn silicone sealant? There's a bunch of arrows. Okay. Doesn't... I mean, there's a bunch of arrows, but I don't see anything about sealant. So let's see what we got here. We have number 32, like a brass thing. There we go. Oh. Are those O-ring landings? No, those are O-rings that are already on it. Okay. Okay, so we got a little tiny seal there. And then we have 43. M4, 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Okay. 2 of those. Okay, that's a little different top. Okay, so that's got built in. That's been updated. Okay. So these go there and there, but with a little piece of hose in between them. Let's see, if I scroll this down. Yeah, there. Oh no, it is on this side, okay. See, like that picture has something here. Like the instructions tell us to put a plate there. That's weird. Yeah, there's definitely been some updates. That's for sure. So these go here. Go up there. Then we're going to be putting the hose into that. Okay, so what hose are we putting into that? Which hose, the ones that actually came with the kit? That would be this one. No, that's spark plug boots and spark plug wires. That's the accessory kit. That's accessories. Okay, so that must be the supply your own silicone hose. How? Let me verify that. That was a little camshaft. That, and that goes there and there. That's the accessory kit with some of the hose we need. Good. That's the alternator. That's not going to have anything for us. That is for the radiator. Alright, so you do have to bring your own hose to the party, apparently. There's no, I can't find any you need this to do this kit kind of stuff. I may need to get more of this since actually is this the same stuff? This is smaller. There's two different sizes. Does this tell you what size? No, it just has a bunch of arrows. Okay, so we'll see what size it is. Except, what do we got here? That's not, what? That's a tiny ass hose. Wait a minute. Is that? Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay, is it this size? Okay, that'll go in there. That works on that, but is that going to work on this end? Yeah, I mean, I guess we can make that work. We just got to fucking stretch that mother. Alright. Should include a little bottle of assembly lube. Yeah. I feel like I'm gonna have to scroll through, I have to go grab my cam bearing lube, shit like that, since it doesn't come with any of it. Which is kind of a shame for, like I said, like it's a nice kit. A couple of fluids wouldn't hurt, but who knows? It's entirely possible that may have just, you know, chemical blah blah blah. Oh, chemicals in the mail. So that may be part of that. Alright, so that's tweaked. That needs a flat head. Oh, where'd the tray go? No, it's right in front of you. You goof. Not bad, $162 on Amazon. What's that? The Lamborghini in your garage? Okay, that already has an O-ring on it. Not going to go super tight yet. It's a flat surface. I'm not going to put push that all the way in yet either. Where is the razor bread? There's the cutty shoppy. Ouchie, ouchie. There it is. That is. Okay. Sliced. You got sliced. What? Yeah, I don't know. Don't mind me. Let's unscrew this. Move this up here for a second. Take this, put it on this one. We'll cut it to the exact same length. Since it is symmetrical. Symmetrical. For those playing the home game. There's all other stuff. Low strength anaerobic glue. Piston ring is made of cast iron. Please clean with WD-40. Okay. There's a monster out your window. Yeah, there usually is. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to read through all this. Because I'm not gonna be able to go through chat and get, like, the notes out of it. Until, it usually takes about 24 hours to process. Okay. Oh, yeah. Get in there. Get in there. All the way. Okay. I tell you, you gotta lick it first. I always tell you people that. You always laugh. Oh. No, like I'm fucking serious. You always gotta lick it first. When in doubt, lick about. Alright, let's see. Let's get this. Oh yeah, hold on. Still got some O-rings here too. Okay. That is a tight fit. Come on. Donk. Tweet. All right. At least we're still getting some stuff done here. Put the big shot razor slicey thing away. Are the cam bearings already pressed in? Yes. Well, there aren't any. The bearings are on the cam. I think they put like roller bearings on there or something like that. Good luck finding those tiny rings at the hardware store. Yeah. So much silicone lube, glue oil, silicone sealant, low strength glue, a magnet and a sponge, a sheet of A4 paper, WD-40 lubricating oil, free moving putters. What? Your mom, wire, quick drying glue, pulley remover, and a Twinkie. What's up, Jace? How are you? At least there's a YouTube channel for the engine. Okay. But it doesn't cover this engine. Water cooling ceiling ring issues, page 10. Water pipe installation issues, page 30. Good lord. This is going to be a long process, ain't it, folks? That's alright. I'm not trying to rush it. This looks like I'm going to have to get a shitload of stuff, figure out a shitload of stuff, but that's okay. Install the oil pipe connector in advance. Number 46. Would be here. That would be 2 pieces, M3. Tweezers. 1, 2. Okay. That's the bent one, yes. Okay. Really fucking 3mm? Yeesh. Where's that go? That goes not there. It goes there. Reinstall that. Gonna be fired up by the end of the stream, right? Yeah, probably not. Probably not. Please don't hold your breath, because I'm not going to be responsible for that memorial. Okay. Fine. Short length flat key. Lee. See if the crankshaft's the crankshaft won't. That'll be fine. I can still do all my finger fucking with the crankshaft in the way. That I can just go through that end, so that won't be a big deal. All right, so we can put the crankshaft on. We are going to have to be very careful where we put the bearing caps, because they are line bored, so they have a very specific direction and orientation. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That way you know by numbers, and I'll just put a number 1, but I know it's number 1 because it's the front of the engine. All right. So let's see. Yeah, I'll put that there. Scroll up. Number 50, short flat key to your mom's house. What? Oh, I see that little bastard. Holy shit. Okay, that is a tiny ass piece. Number 53. 2 bearings, number 53. The smaller 2. Okay. Jump ring. Number 48. Jump ring, that's a C-clip. That has a gear that has a question mark. I don't know what that means. Is that maybe like think it needs the starter gear? I don't... Like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, there is just a tiny gear? Like, there is a tiny gear. I guess since it's not a... Okay, so it needs to be the tiny gear that's the same size as the bearing. Okay. It has a question mark because it is not in the box. It is packed in the bag. Got it. Alright, so we got that. Okay. Figuring it out. Alright. Crankshaft. try something here. Let me see how bad this blows out that camera. Oh, that's a lot brighter for me. Hopefully, it's not eye blood inducing. I think the thing covered up for it pretty good. Think the thing. All right. One burn. That doesn't fit. Okay, I guess it's the other bearings. Which means it's probably the, yep, it's those bearings. Okay, not these two. Let me grab that. There's a timing, little timing mark indicator. That's cool. So it means it's probably this gear here. Yeah, it's actually, that should be the same size as that bearing. Yeah, exact same size. Okay, so that can go back to there. That might be for the, maybe that's for the camshaft. Gonna take some tiny feeler gauges to set those lifters. Yeah, I got some skinnies out there I can bring in. Bearing. Jesus Christ. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. Hold on. And there it is. Snap this on here. See how bad that is. I could have got. Oh, did I get? Oh, no. There we go. I ran out of room when I got to the gear. Okay, so that's there. That's floating. That little keyway goes here. But, it might fall out, might not. We'll see. Just let it ride for now. Oh, well, this is where we would need some bearing lube. Fixation was performed with an anaerobic fixation. Place 3 shaft tiles and coat them with oil. Fixation was performed with an anaerobic glue. For what? Oh, that's for the bearing caps. What do we have light oil here? I have synthetic oil here. If they just want a light oil, that's easy. I have synthetic oil 4 engines right here, so we can do that. So we can keep going with this. All right. Got that. Let's put the 2B back over there. Put this up here so it doesn't accidentally like roll. And let's see, we gotta get the caps off. Looks like that's another. That's probably 2. What's up, Matambale? Water cooling, sealing, oh, good. Okay. It's really in there. That feels like it's threaded fine. This feels like it. Yeah, it's not cross threaded. Okay. there. Yeah, I mowed my lawn today too. Is anaerobic glue equal Loctite? I guess, like, if you guys are like rocking and rolling and looking this shit up, by all means, like, if you can give me a list, like, I'd fucking obviously owe you something. Come up with something. You guys seem like you were on top of that shit. Like, that'd be great if you guys want to collaborate. Come up with a kind of a list of the supplies I should pick up. And, like, have someone email it to me, or however you guys want to do it, you know what I mean? That would be radical. Yeah, I still use that word. Collaborate and listen. Okay, that's fine. You can lay over. Just means you won't fall and like fling like a screw somewhere weird. Alright. Number 53. Shaft tiles. Alright. Let's grab some shaft tiles here. I wonder if they meant they want you to glue the bearings in place. I mean, I have yeah, I got like I got like Threadlock 404. I just got like super glue stuff. Like, if they want us to glue the bearings in place, which is that would be weird. But yeah, I'm looking at the bearings and the caps, and there's really no index. So they probably do want you to glue them. That's so we can't do that then either. That's what they mean by fixation was performed. An anaerobic glue. I feel like super glue would be too thick, or is super glue like that's not really an anaerobic glue. I don't believe anaerobic. That's that lack of air. Goes back carefully. These. Ooh, is that rust or Loctite? That's rust. That's why that one came out a little rough. Oh, man. Is there rust? Alright, let's put these back in loose. Gonna have to get some stuff ordered tonight before I work on continuing getting stuff, well, basically just moving the hammock over to the assault pack. And yeah, we still have we still will be going through the assault pack to see what everything that's in it as well. So it looks like we're going to have to order some stuff here before we can continue. Phenomena. High temperature bearing mount. That's some of this stuff we may have at work as well. Alright. Yeah, let's put Bowser back on. Let's turn this off. So we're not going to need that oil yet. But that can be used as assembly oil. No, actually, the fixation is for the screws. There's actual, like, a little picture of the nozzle. The bearings do float. Oh, wait, nope, never mind. No, I can see. There's 3 nozzles, but those 3 nozzles are pointing at the fucking bearings. For the final crankshaft fitting assembly, note that the number 7 screw can be locked after alignment with the shaft bush hole. So we should probably have a paper clip around too to make sure the bushings align. Well, no, if that's the case, then they just want you to crank there and they are floating. So the bearings are floating, but they want to lock the screws in, the bearing caps in. I mean, that makes sense. Alright, sorry I'm going like back and forth with it. I'm just trying to figure it out. Grooves facing into the cylinder. Why didn't they say that before? That's kind of a groove. Alright. Sure. Do not want to drop that fucking crank key into the engine somewhere. Like I said, I don't think it's gonna, it might stay. Alright. So they want us to lock these down. So either way, we can't, we probably shouldn't just use super glue on that. Is it phenomena? Like the Muppets. Doo 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 doo. Phenomena. Doo 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 doo. Phenomena. So very light strength Loctite. What Loctite do I have? Where's that at? I have 242. How's that? Ooh. Medium strength 242. Loctite 220 low anaerobic thread locker. That's what this is, but this is 242. What do you think? Because if we can use that, then we can go now and finish this up. Otherwise, I can go get like the green stuff, like the bearing mount. Like, I know, like I think the bearing mount stuff is like that green stuff. With such a loose fit, what stops the inner race of the bearings turning on the crank? Yeah, I don't know. Don't know. I mean, unless that's where they want the bearing, they want some bearing mount there too. I mean, that would help stick them. I'm just not real particular with the, like, English instructions. They're pretty kind of hacked up. But it does say just coat them in oil. So we just need thread locker for that. Well, the caps get threaded into that, but the bearing itself is just going to get sandwiched together. All right, well, let's see. It is 6:15 at this point. I think those of us that have built engines or are mechanically inclined enough to know that having two bearing halves in there with no index. Let me make sure there's no index on these. There is nothing. Like on these little half bearings, if this were in a car, like on each side of this, there'd be just like the slightest little, like they put it in the machine and they just take it and go, just put the slightest little blick on there, and that little blicky lines up with the bearing caps, and that keeps everything from spinning. That's why, you know, when they say you got a spun bearing, that's because it just got that fucked up. And that's what I mean by like an index mark or anything. But these do not have any type of indexing. So I kind of feel like I would want to get bearing the green bearing mount stuff. I think I would want to get some of that for this. This is a functional, this will be a functional engine that runs off of gasoline, has an oil pan, little tiny headers, like a little exhaust system, like little engine, little intake. Like it is just a very, very small, it's based off a small block Chevy. .242 provides a stronger bond, is designed for normal disassembly with standard hand tools, making it suitable for heavier duty applications. It might be a little too heavier duty. Especially because, yeah, because we're not, like, I would like to get the bearing lock for this. Or whatever you guys might recommend. But yeah, I would like to stick this in place, and I know thread locker is not really going to do that. Because I don't want these to spin, like, instantly, because, like, there are actual oil journals and shit all drilled in this thing. Ooh. As well as cylinder sleeves that fall out because they didn't give us enough O-rings. Weird. But is there anything else we can kind of mess with? I mean, then we're just starting to put big pieces on, and that's all stuff that's going to be in the way for finishing the rest of it. I think at this point we're going to play it safe. We're going to call a standstill here. With this, we have made progress, so that's good. Either way, like, we have progressed. We got some stuff going. We're figuring out what we need. We got at least some of the cooling system on, and now you guys are saying there's a problem with it, which I can see what that problem is, because this has already walked itself out. That means if we put a hose on this side, we're going to have to make sure that is on tight. So that probably needs to get siliconed. Okay. Don't those bearings have a hole? Yeah, there's a hole in the middle of them, but that's for the oil flow. Or wait, is that a screw? Is that a screw that holds them in? Wait a minute. Back in there. Is that threaded? Oh, yeah. That is threaded. So, yeah, that's what locks it in. There's an X that's threaded. Oh, shit, okay. Let's see. We can go super light on the Loctite. Good call. Thank you. Fuck hell. Shit, that's good. So yeah, it screws the bearing, so the cap is going to thread into the bearing to keep the top, or well, the bottom bearing from moving, which will hold the top bearing in place. So that's perfect. That's fucking brilliant. Okay. So that's good. So that problem is solved. I'll just put all this back. Ah, fuck it. Let's get the crank mounted in there. Good save. Good save, y'all. I think it make us work. Okay. Two. What do I got there? Whatever. Okay. Alright. Four and five. Ooh. Get back in there, soldier. Okay. Yeah, now that we know how that works, let's set these in place. Let's go ahead and drop them in the middle of the block. And before we, we'll do the oil thing. Before we drop the crankshaft in. Oh yeah, missed a 420 again. Damn. All these old dividers just keep flying out. Ooh. And I guess we'll find a tiny piece of wire or something that will thread through there to make sure. Actually, we can't do that once that's in place. So no, we'll just, oh yeah, once that's, yeah, it'll all line up. We're fine. Yeah, we're good. Never mind. Yeah. All right, so that goes. So the tiny gear goes in the back. Right. Now the gear goes on this side. Okay. Put this back here. Okay, so that goes that way. Oh my good grief. All right. So, okay, 420 again. Damn. Cheers, everybody. Whoops. this in this way. Ooh. Okay, we just dropped the keyway. I'm going to stick that in where the bearings were. Oh wow, the fucking little bearings are spinning around as I'm spinning the crank. Christ. Alright, everybody get back to where you're supposed to be. God damn. Everybody's all goofing off. Alright, so that's oiled up. Let's just put an extra little. Okay. He's in. I'm gonna do it like that. Like this, like that, like that. I don't know. Drop it in. Hey, that works. Sure, everything's where it's supposed to be. Okay. So these are, oh, that's right. Those are just roller bearings there. Okay. So that doesn't need anything special. Oh, yeah. Hey, there's something we can do with this thing. Whoa, what's the mouse doing? Calm down. Just put a breath of thread lock on these. Just enough to make it work. I don't want to use that. I will use this. Whoa. No torque specs. Just go with what feels good. Feels about good. What's your torque spec? Experience? Just regular engine building and kind of scaling it to this? Let's see what tiny apparatus. The tiniest little guy we got here. I need something to help me pick that out. Where's my Leatherman? Yeah, there's my Gerber. Hey, there goes my vape. Let's see. Scratchy, scratchy. What's up, Fama?
Someone was detected at your front doorbell.
Okay, that's probably the person stealing the package. Oh yeah, that's definitely. Yeah, that's in a good spot. Where's that screw? It's a little sensitive too. Sometimes it'll.
Someone was detected at your front doorbell.
That's probably the actual delivery. If not, then they're going to be waiting a while. That's 1.5. Yes. Okay. It's not dragging. That's good. All right. Switch back. I think I'm going to trade out the standard Alexa for a camera or one of my video Alexas, because it would make sense. I'm in here more than like other rooms. So yeah, I think I'm going to probably bring the 5. Yeah, I'll bring the 5 in here out of the living room. Because I do use the one in the kitchen occasionally. Ow. Alright, number 3. Oh yeah. Shit. There's Mr. Bass. Right. Or Bass Guy. Sorry, not Mr. Bass. Bass Guy. Yeah, that should be good. Switch. Not that small. So computer too slow? How you doing? Oh my god. Oh yeah, okay, so that one was the delivery because I just got a delivery notification. Okay. So that would be the tent poles. First one was probably just somebody walking by or something. It picks up sometimes like kids walking home from school and shit. It's kind of annoying. That's got it. Figured I'd follow you just in case it helps. Oh, always helps. Not picking up kids. No, I don't pick up kids. I mean, not when they're away from home from school. I may sneak out at night if I'm hungry and I'm out of protein. You know, sometimes you just need fresh meat. Yeah, then I might go see what needs to be taken care of. But my chest freezer. Speaking of which, went downstairs and like check out mess around with my chest freezer. I'm like, this is a lot smaller than I remember. Alright, good. Good. That is good. One more, a little bit of Loctite. We have a mounted crankshaft and bearings. Just a breath of Loctite. Should be all we need. Don't need that anymore. Don't need to line any burns up. Burns. To err is human. To err is computer. That is true. Oh no, it's not getting done this stream because it turns out we need a shitload of stuff. So I got the pre-lube. So I have anything we need for lubrication. I have synthetic. It's just synthetic engine oil lubricant for assembly, or it's I got it particularly for storage lube for the nitro. Use my calibrated torque wrench here. Alright. And that's pre-lube, that's good. That little gear guy's in place, but spinning? Is that supposed to be fucking spinning? I don't know. Guess we'll figure that out. Weird, if you kind of manipulate it, you can get it to catch, but just maybe some factory burrs that'll work themselves out. Number 47 is what? Oh, there's a whole bunch of little crank keys in there. There's at least another one. Number 47. I think there's only one. No, no, there is two. So, what are you just floating these things out here or something? What in the world? Oh, is there another bearing going in there? Is that what you're trying to tell me? What in the fuck? Black noodles. Wow, that's a great translation. Fuck me. Alright, so let's see. We have... Okay, actually, you know what? We're going to call this a win. And before we start getting into this complicated mess, we're going to take a break. We're going to see what's in the old assault pack. We don't want to push our luck on this one. We're already missing parts, which sucks. I'll get Swiss Sterling kit. It's going to be another holdup though, because I don't know how quickly they're going to be able to get this stuff out to me. Like, I am absolutely going to mention that, like, it's a real bummer when you're in the middle of a live stream and you find missing parts. Like, I know, like I said, I know it's not their fault, but they are my point of contact right now, so. But yeah, I'll call that. I'll call this a win for the evening. Where's something I can wipe this on? Where's your mom? Wipe this on your mom. Alright. That there. I guess I can wipe this one or two. Hey, actually, you know what else we can do real quick? Let's see the difference in a flashlight. Okay, let's put that there for now. I'll tuck all that away nice and neat later. Hold on, let me drink that. So, got something else in today. So we have this. which, yeah, actually that's a pretty good representation. It's bright, but it's fucking incandescent. You know, it's kind of yellow. It's kind of bright. D-cell mag. These nuts. Yeah, I got some like generic ass lithium ions in there with the built-in. It's 3. Now let's see here. We gotta take that little ring off. Bulb just falls out. Thank you. That bulb in. I have no expectation of the ring to really do much anymore, since the light is cast forward and not outwards in multiple directions. It does have a tiniest little bubble there, but can you get some threads going there, boss? What the fuck? What is this? Not grabbing the threads. Would help that one's so damn springy. That's because of the lens movement. Well, what is the depth difference here? It's like a tiny bit deeper. One of these, found this in something today. Oh, look at that. All right. Wow, it is. Oh, actually, it does a little bit. There's a little bit of focus there. That is really, really fucking bright. Yeah. Good upgrade for, I think these were like $4 or $5. I don't even know if they were $4 or $5 a bulb. Maybe I think these were like $7 for 2 of them. And then these batteries were like, I think $4 a piece. So like I just upgraded a pretty nice shell. Matches my stuff. Always handy. And with that, even with using the cheaper lithium ion cells, that thing should last freaking forever with a 3 watt. What is 3 watts? I think they're 3 watt. And they take 2, 3, or 4, apparently. Yeah, they have little, I guess, a little voltage regulator in it, or current limiter or something. But I don't want to fuck it up to find out. Torches and lights are the worst thing ever to demonstrate on video. Oh, yeah, yeah. Like, even if you lock the exposure, it still just sucks. Okay, like I said, I'll put that stuff away later. Let's put our tools away, like, in a responsible adult. Ugh, I hate adulting. That may have been in the wrong spot. That's fine. Figure it out. That there. Yeah, that is in the correct spot. And where is the tool itself? Besides the one sitting in the chair. Yeah, find it later. Alright, let's see what's in this assault pack. Oh, leave the lid on that before it goes everywhere. Because you fucking know it will. Okay. Boop. Alright, so we're back over here. Yoink. I guess I can take this off. Oh. I can stretch for a second. Oh, there we go. Fucking hell. Okay. So, like I said, ordered the last bit of my Molly 2 kit. Ordered it Saturday, shipped Monday, showed up today. Alright. So, this is that. It's, you know, a big... It's not a monstrous backpack, but it's got big pockets. That's the advantage. But it also has compression straps on it so that you can strap everything tight. And then some of these other straps are for when you attach it to the big bag. Let's see, I don't know what's in what, if anything's in here. This is just a gigantic, like, fit a person, you know, fit a small child in there, if need be. Front pocket. Okay. So that'd be like, I mean, right there. If I can fit all my hammock stuff in the main pocket, then lunch and everything else goes in that pocket. Let's see. Let's undo these compression straps. Let's see what else is in here. Okay, we have. There are certain ones of these have specific purposes. I just don't know off the top of my head what they are. Let's see. This is a. Oh, I'm sorry. This is a flashbang grenade pouch. Here. I guess I'll have to stock up on those. This looks like just like a single magazine. M4 2 mag pouch. And these have, you know, this is used gear. This is, well, most of it looks used because looks new. Canteen general purpose pouch. Let's see if this is going to be better than the current canteen pouch I have now. It has a bigger pocket for, oh, it has 2 pockets. Oh, fuck yeah, baby. I'll put this on the pack, because then I can put water purification here and fire on the other side, whereas the pouch I have on it now, it has 1 small pocket. So as long as my fire kit fits in that, like the canteen fire kit I have, then that'll be a good upgrade. Cool. Oh, and all this was 68 bucks off of, is it Fox? No. I'll have to look it up. This is like Fox City, Forest City. It's in Cleveland, Ohio. Here's another M4 double mag pouch. Another M4. They had a lot of M4 mags out there. This looks like another flashbang. Oh, okay. This is a hand grenade pouch. Okay, so I guess have to sort some hand grenades. This looks like another hand grenade pouch, about the right size. We'll call it that. I mean, obviously you can put other stuff in there. Another canteen pouch. Okay, that's cool. Magazine holder. So you got mags in there. You got all the Molly and attachments. And obviously, you know, always you can put other stuff in there. See, another magazine holder. What was that noise? Oh yeah, I got the lantern working again. That was dumb. The fucking, it's got a cleaning handle thing on it that actually cleans the whole fucking jet and everything. It's got one of these built-in jet cleaners, and it was up, which means it was fucking closed. Another big mag holder, or for me that would be like candy bars and shit. Mag holder. Let's see. Oh, an actual military hydration pouch. Holy shit, I didn't know I was getting that. Alright. No rubber in it, obviously bring your own supply, but that'll be a nice backup. It's a shame there's no molly on the side of it. Alright, what do we got? Ooh, okay, we'll pull that out last. This is what I was originally going to put. This whole thing with me remembering to get all this stuff was me almost getting one of these to put all my hammock stuff in, but now that I have it in front of me, I'm glad I didn't because it wouldn't all fit in there. That's like a nice bottom pouch. And your e-tool, aka poop shovel, tool pouch. And we got, that's a big ass pocket in there. It has hookups for paratrooper shit in it, which is awesome. Like, not that I'd need paratrooper stuff, but it's got all the gear for attaching this to parachutes and shit. Or, you know, a big ass auxiliary pocket. But I ain't taking those straps out. I'll just kind of get a clip for them, hold them together, but those will definitely stay. And the last piece, molly vest, which all that shit attaches to. Let's see if this fits my narrow ass. Probably not, but it might. I don't know how one size fit all they are, but they do have a strap here for, I guess, the fatties, such as what may be myself. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know that I'd want this to. I don't know that I'd want this to zip. Yeah, it ain't gonna zip on me. I wonder if there's different sizes of these. But I'm fine just like that. Try not to get the beard in it. I can work with that. And then, of course, you can just attach all kinds of shit to this. And there's straps in the back for attaching little, I think that round pack you can attach to the back of this. Back here. Pretty sure that's what these are for. Or just for more weight. I don't know. I'll have to check it out for sure. But no, that's cool. So now I have my full molly kit. It's good. And I got it a pretty good price too, so that's all right. Oh, bark, bark. All right. Well, we got started on the engine. Figured out we got a bunch of shit we got to get. Jack Attack, can you send me a thing with an idea of what else I might need? Or somebody, like I said, if you don't mind, that would be good. If not, then I can obviously sort it out myself. But y'all seem like you're on the hunt. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream. So I can go get my delivery. Yep, there, Franco. Thank you. And get my delivery and get something to eat. So I'll get out of here. Actually, here for the chatters. Let me open another window here. Move that over there. Go to YouTube. Let me unhide my MRE stream, and then I can just redirect you there since some of the chatters just kind of go to the next stream anyway. And I have the camping stream already kind of queued up. We'll see how kind of signal I get if we can actually do a stream. It won't be like a super long stream Saturday if I do stream, because like I'm relaxing at the campfire. We can hang out for a little while, but I don't see it being 2.5 hours. You know what I'm saying? No offense, but I got shit I gotta do too, which would be absolutely nothing. And I guess the rain might affect the here. Should have did this earlier. I didn't even think about it. My bad. I know you're all just sitting around like, what is this asshole doing? What the hell is a redirect? Oh, I didn't even have to go through all that first bit of bullshit. Fuck me. Alright. Close that. What? Why does it think? Yeah, no, we're not going live. Okay, yeah, that was weird. Anyway, alright. So yeah, I'm going to get out of here. I'll have it redirect you if you want to. You can go over to the MRE stream hangout there. Some of you may. But either way, I'll see you tomorrow at 6:05. We'll do an MRE. And I'm going to get ready to fucking get packed up. And I still got to work on Friday, but I'm going to go in early, get out early, and then get the hell up to the campground. So, appreciate everybody hanging out. Pancake night. Yeah, let me know how the pancakes go if you stop by there, La. I mean, pictures Saturday, but let us know tomorrow if you stop by. But yeah, I'll dinner, I have no idea. I'm not a fucking clue because I forgot to order food. So probably do a burger. Yeah. Anyway, thank you everybody, and again, thank you everyone who helped us achieve this engine achievement itself. So cheers that everyone that specifically helped, throw in and do all that. Like, your names and a plaque will be made for it, no doubt. How dare he? But Scruff done too much prepping if you ask me. I haven't even started, brother. I'm just starting on the burb. I'm just finally getting stuff done that I've been wanting to get done for a while. Just various, and it's not even fully prepping. It's just sometimes I want to go fucking camping, and I don't want to have to go through this. I just want to go. And by the end of the summer, I'll have exactly that. If not, maybe by June, I'll just be able to I'll have a setup where whether I grab a bag or not, I just go. But besides that, like, I take this shit hiking all the time anyway, because it's nice to just grab a bunch of stuff. So, anyway, I'll talk to everybody tomorrow. Have a good evening, and I am out of here in about a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.